Hello, all you wonderful Capricorns. This is Maxine Taylor with your July astrological forecast. Let's take a look at what is going on in your chart. I think you're going to love it. First of all, Mars, the red planet, is sitting in your fourth house of home, family, and real estate, and everything that relates to emotional security. It's going to be there for a few months, because it's going to go retrograde and then, of course, come out of retrograde. So home, family, real estate, and everything relating to emotional security is what comes first to you now. And Mars is in Aries, its own sign. And Mars says, I want what I want when I want it, and I want it now. So enjoy being at home. Now with Mars, you're going to possibly get into it with family members because they come first to you. And there is a nurturing quality about the fourth house and an impatience about Mars, particularly in Aries. So count to 10 before you let it rip is what I'm saying. Venus, the planet of love and money and beauty, is in your sixth house of health and work and service. And Venus is what we love. And so you love being busy, you love being needed. Do something that you absolutely love to do. Venus is direct, it's no longer retrograde, it is in the shadow of its retrograde. So you may find that it still feels like Venus is retrograde. So if you're looking for a new job or looking to make a change in your work or your health, if it's not moving forward the way you would like, just keep in mind that Venus will come out of the shadow of the retrograde July 26th. Now, Mercury, planet of communication, correspondence, and transportation, is still retrograde until the 12th. It will then move into its shadow, and it will come out of that shadow on the 26th of July. So you got Mercury on the 26th, Venus on the 28th, and interestingly enough, Mars on the 25th of July is going to move into the shadow of the retrograde in preparation for its own retrograde motion in a couple of months. So my suggestion would be, if you can hold off till after Mercury and Venus go, get out of the shadow, that might help your project move along. If you have to start it before then, if it moves forward easily, great. Now remember, during the retrograde, we tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. And so during the shadow, we can do the same thing. Okay? Hope this is making sense to you because it's really cool. All right. Now, Mercury in your seventh house of other people. If you're married, this deals with your partner, your spouse. And they may be confused. You may be confused about them because they're confused about them. My suggestion is that you let them get their head on straight, which they probably will after the 12th. Now, in the middle of this, you've got the sun, the center of life, in your seventh house. And this can bring new people into your life, new relationships. And with the sun in the seventh house, the center of your life becomes these relationships, which is great because they are the center of their lives. Remember, your seventh house is their first house. Here I am. Make me the center of your life, and you will. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your eighth house, and this is the house of secrets. And anything that you need to work through will be worked through in the eighth house while it's there. And so you may be rethinking your own ego, just kind of scratching your head saying, okay, what is my partner showing me? What is the public showing me? So your ego's undergoing a transformation. I love it. I think it's super. Now, the eighth house also deals not just with transformations, but other people's money. So you can help other people get their act together and their finances. How generous of you. I'm serious. Okay, we got a new moon on the, excuse me, I'm jumping ahead of myself. We have a full moon between the 4th and the 5th, depending on where you live on this planet. It's in 13 Capricorn 38. Find 13 Capricorn 38 in your birth chart. This is where this new moon will occur. And it's not just any ordinary full moon, it's an eclipse. And this means that it is very powerful. We've been feeling it already. This particular placement means that you're taking charge of you, of wherever it is in the birth chart or the solar chart. That's the area that comes to light, comes to a head. And you're saying, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. An eclipse is strongest 3 to 4 months after it occurs and until the next pair of eclipses come along, which in this case in 2020 will be November and December. So you've got a lot of me issues, which help balance the you issues. See what I mean? And then the new moon on July 20th is in 28 Cancer 27 in that 7th house. The new moon is when energy begins. So you've got the full moon, energy pops, and you're saying, I'm sorry, I got to do it my way. 2 weeks later, we're in the dark of the moon, nothing's happening, and other people want your attention, which means it can be a balance. Don't you love that? So that is your gorgeous forecast. Enjoy yourself and your relationships. And if you would like a reading from me, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Order the reading or readings you would like. And as soon as I hear from you, I'll get back in touch. So, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.